Hi there, Eric Bakker, naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. Here's a question. Does yeast infection cause joint pain? It certainly can. Joint pain is not a very common symptom, but it is still one that I see regularly from time to time. Joint pain often will occur as a result of an inflammatory response. So inflammation is generally almost always immune mediated when it comes to Candida related cause. In a previous video I've spoken about how Candida can have various aspects, cause various issues with your immune system. One thing that Candida causes, we know, is a heightened antibody response. What we don't really understand that well, we're just starting to learn now, is how Candida can cause upregulation of certain inflammatory mediators in the body. And we know a few of these now. We know, for example, interleukin is one particular component from our immune system that can cause inflammation. So joint pain can occur in people with Candida albicans, particularly with severe chronic yeast infections, when the yeast metabolites or products from yeast breakdown can actually get into the bloodstream and cause systemic inflammation, very low grade. We know this to be a problem. For example, we know that certain bacteria can affect the gums, gingivitis, and can also cause heightened inflammatory response in the body. Some people don't believe it, but many experts now believe that poor gum disease can lead to cardiac problems. And we certainly know that people with leaky gut or digestive issues with bacteria and yeasts can also have systemic problems. And joint pain is one of those systemic problems. Generally, it will be low grade, and you may think it's arthritis. So why don't you try and do the yeast infection survey on my site, yeastinfection.org, if you've got low grade joint pain, to determine whether you've got a Candida problem or not. You may well have. And by eradicating the yeast overgrowth and bacterial problems in your gut, you may well help to downregulate your immune response and improve your joint pain. So answering that question, does yeast infection cause joint pain? There's certainly a correlation there. But do the survey and just check it out yourself. Thanks for your question.